kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. On the move and looking deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away?
He's got it on the outside, and they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The defense's head may still be spinning. They're just outside the red zone now. 1st and 10 from the 22. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Wide open downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. They'll run it from the gun. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. They'll go right back to him. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. After that last incompletion, the offense is now in punt formation. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Off play action on first down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Running back searching for a hole. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. And here comes the punt team. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Quarterback on the keeper. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Power football with the run. Got the first down and more. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. He'll do it himself. Turning it on. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Rides the back on the option to give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on second. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And these edge rushers, man, they're so athletic nowadays. They can get to the quarterback, bend that corner so quickly, get him on the ground before he knows what hits him. How about that defensive end and that speed off the edge?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Here's the pressure. Finds a tight end down the gut. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one.
That's a nice play on offense there. And how about the tight end getting out of his stance and working his way across the field, using his speed to clear the defense and make the catch.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. To the air on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. With jet sweep pass. Look out, he's got room. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll leave it with him. Creates a little room. Got the 1st down and more. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Third down play from the gun. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
And, man, is that perfect timing. You can tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job at getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point makes it 7-3. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he's down at the 41. That's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Firing to the right, complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. All the numbers and stats will show you going for it on 4th down in this area of the field really puts pressure on a defense. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. They'll give it to him again. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Finds a crease at the 20. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And this one will be stopped for no gain. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. It's good. Easy call for the refs. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll go back to work on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Punch it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
To the wideout. Brought down at the 29-yard line. That's a 1st down for the offense.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man downfield. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And you got man-to-man coverage, you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route, he's going to be right there, but he does a great job securing the catch, getting the 1st down.
They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Unloads it left. Intercepted. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Off the play fake on 1st down. Finds his big tight end. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Gives it on the option. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Splits the uprights. It's good. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Offense working from the pistol. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man down the middle. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. The give to the tailback. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
And if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Complete in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1.
It's now 2nd and goal.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he added the extra point. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Looking for a huge play. Makes the grab on the left side. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening inside the 40. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Breaks into the open. He's forced out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4, and they save the touchdown, at least for now.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal. I'd let him throw it down here. He has earned that right.
They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It's caught. It's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Now on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Sometimes in life, there's only one thing to do. Punt. And they should punt. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. Just a little off. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Fires to the tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to keep it in the air. Quickly complete. Still running at the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the 1st half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
It's 1st down from the 11. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Precision blocking up front, created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they're on top by 5. A 69-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. The hand to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Wants to throw on first down. On target over the middle. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking for the score. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's got the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Timeout called by the offense.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. It's complete. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really nice job on their final drive of the first half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance. Excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he puts through the extra point. They go 83 yards on the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. They're going to ride this running back. And runs through another guy. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive.
Will take over. First and 10.
He'll pull it on the read. He's in open space downfield. How in the world did the offense retain possession? He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. It'll be a first and 10 from the 29.
First down for the offense.
Handoff to the lone back. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Here comes the hurry up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keeps it on the bootleg. Unloads to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. This kicker's leg is getting a workout. He's already made 3 field goals, and here he comes again. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. They extend the lead to 5 here in the 3rd. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Now this offense is back on the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds a man in the middle. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield, and even that spin move couldn't create space. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Oh, he's got a chance. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. You've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Matthews. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
The running back has it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Second down, he'll throw it. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Fakes to grab. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to scramble. There he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. First and goal for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Working that left side now. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
Up by one, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge. They'll go to the air. And this will be caught as they convert the two.
Well, that's the right call to go for two right there because the analytics say if you get it, you now make it a three-point game and your opponent can only tie with the field goal. If you had gone for one, your opponent can take the lead with the kick. So nice job there getting it executed.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. To the ground with the back. Makes him talk to the hand. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's first and 10. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds. They'll go to the ground. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Handoff to the lone back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. 9-yard pickup on first down, and now they can take a shot on second and short. Leaves it with the back. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. This drive has been exclusively on the ground. Could they be setting up a shot play? Quarterback on the keeper. Can't get him to the ground.
Yeah, how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things?
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Might as well give it to him again. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. And we're locked up here in the third.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. The quick out. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive. wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Back to pass on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Sweet cut there. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. 3rd and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Hauled down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that 1st down.
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a 1st down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. Down, but he has enough to move the chains. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Looking for the end zone. And it's a touchdown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
He lost one down the sideline. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Wide open downfield. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. They're working that left side. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He's taking the shot. He caught it. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. With the run on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense making its way under the field to start the drive. They'll try the run. He has the first and still on his feet. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll ride the hot hand. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Here's the handoff, and this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Good timing on the quick out. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He tries to take the top off. Snags it on the right. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
You know, they say football is a game of inches, and on that last play, that easily could have been an interception and a huge play for the defense, yet somehow, after the deflection, the offense is able to make the catch, and looky, this drive is still going.
They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. Wants to go up top. Safe completion on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Got his man downfield. And it's in there for a touchdown.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3's coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. Got the first down. Looking for more. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46.
Let's not overcomplicate things. My guy is better than all of your guys. No matter how I give it to him, I'm going to keep feeding him. That's over 150 yards now. What a day for this wide receiver.
Looking downfield on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Out of bounds at the 49-yard line, but not before getting it into opponent territory. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. The defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. He'll keep it on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Using the quick game. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Makes a man miss. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Going to sling it on 2nd down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. From the gun, looking for a man. Here comes the heat. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you've got to bow up. Nice job on first down, stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone.
And a really nice job understanding I got to get to that gap where there's a little bit of open space in the middle of the field when I run that post route. QB lays it out for him, and he catches it, gets 2 feet in bounds, in the end zone, touchdown.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 16-yard throw for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Pulled and fired complete. Makes one man miss. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he's dragged down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Let's see what you're made of. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Rushes on him. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Tie game here with just a few minutes to go. Rides the back and leaves it. Breaks into the open.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. He'll keep it on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback. Just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Booker. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. They've already converted a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 39. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They just keep firing. He's got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. He'll keep it himself. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And that's luxury for this offense to be in right now. They don't have to be in so much of a hurry. They can still run the football, be successful. Great chance right here knocking on the door to take the lead.
Here on 2nd down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. The give to the single back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They're going to go right back to him on first down. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. The give to the back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Absolutely perfect. You understand the celebration after taking the lead, guys, but this thing is not over yet.
It is a nerve-wracking feeling as a football player when the game comes down to your kicker, and he has to come through. And Palmer, he comes through with flying colors.
And you know in college football, no field goal is automatic. But there's no college kicker situation here. He drills that right through the uprights. And David, it looks like his team's getting the dub.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Got his man quickly. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down. Got to get everybody lined up quickly, time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Wants to throw and not much time to work with. Makes the grab on the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.